6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face. Blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
Such sights to show you. We'll tear your soul apart.
Hi, this is Leonard Leese, a.k.a. Machete Zombie from Dawn of the Dead, and you are now watching Death Curse Society.
Rock and roll! Just in the middle of a dream, I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. It was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just another manic Monday.
Oh, yeah. We're back from HorrorHound. It's Monday night. It's Monday, Maniacs. How the hell are you doing out there? Colonel, what's up? You made it home. Glad to see it. What's going on?
God, it was a long fucking 45-minute drive. Like, oh, gosh, I just felt like I'd never get home. And I was all excited because I got to try out my new light because my set's awfully fucking dark since I moved it. Now I feel like one of those makeup chicks on fucking YouTube just all on my face. This is driving me up the wall.
Do me a favor. Just go up and get close to the camera and go, oh, hi. What are you doing out in this mess?
Oh, hi. What are you doing out in this mess?
Wonderful. Hey, man, how's everybody doing out there on the viewer side? We missed you. And look at, they're all here. Tyrone is here. Brandon is here. Tanya's here. Tommy Click. What's up, buddy? Welcome back. And we've got something you're going to be interested in a little bit later on the show. Don't go anywhere. Kiara's here. What's going on? Yes, she says, I agree. Finally found something worth seeing every Monday. We love that. Hope you're feeling better. Hope the back is not killing you like it was. And damn, man. Yes, here we go. Let's see. Patricia is here. Stacy is here. And yeah, baby. We are ready to go tonight.
Right.
Crank is out.
Before we get too far into this, we will circle back to this, but talk about one of the most moments for the weekend for me, not in a bad way. It just threw me off guard. Tyrone says, thanks for signing my hat, fellas. That was funny. The dilemma of, like, what do I write?
It was interesting. And in the end, I know I was trying to think of a cool way to write zigzag, and I ended up just signing my regular signature and then writing zag underneath it. And then, of course, the patented. Oh, wait. By the way, I mean, here's one of the great finds of HorrorHound. Look at this shit.
Oh, we're doing that. Okay, well, give me a few minutes because I'm going to upload a picture anyway. Enjoy my set, folks. Zag, keep them entertained. I'm going to be MIA for a minute or two.
It's okay.
Cable and a shirt, because this is not a HorrorHound find. This was a Fright Rags find from like 6 months ago. So probably back.
All right. Well, yeah, it was a lot of things. We got 13 Fanboy in the house. What's up? We missed the screening. We could not get in, and we figured with 3 of us and a VIP, the whole thing. We understand a few people did get let in that didn't have the VIP, but that's cool. Fans need to see this movie, and the reviews are all positive so far. We can't wait to see it ourselves. And, of course, we did talk to Deborah at HorrorHound. She did some great stuff with us. She even did a bit with us that we're going to share with you in the sizzle reel. You're not going to want to miss. But she assured us she would help us when we get a little closer to the premiere. We'll get some of the stars on the show, and we'll talk 13 Fanboy once again upon its release, because apparently we've got something special here. I can't wait to see it myself. How about you guys? What do you think? 13 Fanboy? Yay? Right. All right. Yeah, man. It was he had a 45-minute drive. I had to come home almost 4 hours, and I saw like one cop on the way down. Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
there he goes.
Oh, boy. God damn it. I look like the fucking yellow M&M. There it is.
There you go. Yeah, man.
I will be taking this off shortly.
That is the official Camp Counselor T-shirt. I mean, that's brilliant. This particular vendor had the coolest shit that nobody else has. It's first time seeing stuff like that, but we were kind of like, yeah, that's cool. And Colonel was like, oh, what's that? And there was no chance they have it in my size. Oh, they did. And as you can see, the Colonel looks great in yellow.
I don't think so, but thank you. Going to email it to myself.
Good God. Yep. Patricia says, show us the goods. We did the T-shirt competition, the official annual run through the con, separate, find the best shirt, but this year we're going to put a twist on it. You guys are going to decide who's got the best shirt. We've all got an entry, and we don't know what it is. We don't know what each other bought because we was like, fuck you, we're not going to tell you. Just going to wait and see. We're going to put it in the fans' hands, but I'll get my assessment when we actually reveal them. It'll probably be on Monday when we do this, when Crank's back. By the way, I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the Colonel, that Crank's vacation is continuing. He's somewhere in Cleveland or on his way to St. Louis by now. He said he'll try to pop in. We will see. He's going to try because we've got a couple things to share. We're going to talk a little bit about HorrorHound tonight. We're going to talk about some upcoming things we have coming your way. Pretty open. It'll probably be a shorter show tonight. So we're all pretty beat up still from the HorrorHound experience. But, before we get into everything, let's do what we got to do. I don't have Crank's elaborate, glorious video, but thanks for tuning in to Death Curse Society. We welcome you here. Visit the website, deathcursesociety.com. Please go to YouTube, do the thumbs up, the likes, subscribes, all that good stuff. Visit the store. You can find out how to become a member, get yourself some exclusive content, early content before anybody else gets to see it. by the way, exclusive members, I'm getting to you in a minute, right now. Corey Clement, Kirst Faze, Lorena Faze, Christy Hart-Hoy, Luke Knutson, Tanya, and Tyrone, of course. Our Crazy Ralphs, Angelo and Peter, and our camp counselors, S. Michael, Kiera, and Dave. It's all coming your way first, and thank you so much for being members and helping out the DPS. DPS? What am I doing? DCS?
DCS.
Dude, I got to boo myself for that.
You deserve it.
Oh, my God, man.
You kind of suck tonight. Just saying.
I think the energy's good. I just got mush mouth. I don't know what the heck.
You're hell doing a lot better than I did.
But, yeah, there you go. Thank you, exclusive members. You want to be in there, same place, deathcursesociety.com. All the information's there. We have tiers for everybody's wallet that you can afford, and you get the same stuff. Like the big tier guys, the top tier guys, they're the ones that get the exclusive shirts a couple times a year, a few times a year. By the way, your next one is coming very shortly. Believe it. We got it done. You are going to get, I'll even tell you, it's the Hearts of Darkness Death Curse Society backer t-shirt. So you got the logo from the movie, our logo on there too, and I saw it. It's kick-ass. I will have one of these as well, but of course, you guys always have them first. There's other stuff. We got the store up there. Everything we've ever recorded, every piece, every bit, every episode, all on deathcursesociety.com. The store is there. We've got leggings, the new items, and the exclusive. I don't know how long we'll have it. It's still there at this point. The Friday the 13th clock. And shit, while we're on it, I'm just going to do it now. Should I do it now, Colonel, and tell them about what we're trying here? I'm going to wait a minute.
Sure, go right ahead. Whatever you want to do.
I guess we can slow it down. I'm just going to say, we've had some people mention, give some signatures away and stuff. Well, we thought about it, and we came up with a way to do it. So now, we'll start tonight. Anything you buy at the store, the Death Curse Society store, between now and Halloween night, October 31st, you will receive a raffle ticket with your purchase. And if you buy more, like you get 2 shirts, we'll give you 3 tickets. You buy, you know what I'm saying? We'll double the tickets with pretty much everything. Bigger items, more tickets. But that's going to put you in the running. A Halloween night drawing for your very own autographed picture of Danielle Harris. And she is strikingly hot, almost naked and covered in blood, wishing you a happy Halloween. And that's from the DCS for all the support. We're just going to give you a little something extra for all the help you've given us. So keep that in mind. And when you can, buy a shirt, buy something, get a chance to win Danielle hanging up right by you. Who doesn't want that? Colonel, tell me.
Oh, dude, who wouldn't want it? I mean, it's a great fucking prize. Sorry, I'm trying to do something. I wasn't ready. I'm still trying to get stuff together. Because, we are running way behind. There's so much stuff I wanted to show for tonight I was trying to get done. Zach was doing such a great job, kind of threw me off. But yeah, it's Danielle Harris. Come on. I mean, it's a $60 value right there.
$60.
So you buy one shirt, you win it. You're in the positive, baby.
You're way ahead.
And there's other reasons why we're doing this. Selfishly for myself.
Well, we'll get to that
later.
We're going to try to wait for Crank with that because I'll give you a teaser. For the first time ever, now, Crank, the Colonel, and I have been to several cons at this point around the country. We've met, I can say hundreds. I'll say at least 100 celebrities. That's fair, isn't it?
Easily. I mean, or that all the years before we did this.
Right. So, universally, celebs, especially in the horror community, ultimately cool, man. Always a good time. Very friendly. They love hearing questions about the shit they've worked on and gladly give you the dirt that you ask them. They got no problem with it. Well, HorrorHound, Cincinnati, 2021. The DCS encountered the first ever prick celebrity. It happened. And tonight's the night you're going to find out who it is, because they will receive an award customized for such an occasion. This is epic. I mean, I hope Crank gets in here because I want him to be a part of this inaugural event.
Yeah, I mean, this award is something we've resurrected from the dead. We swore we're not going to do this. Oh, my goodness. And
in
there's
my opinion,
we haven't even said yet. Well, we'll go on. We'll get around to it. But
yeah, we're not going to even say who it is because I want us to build. I want you to think. Who do you think is the biggest dick that might have been a celebrity that was at HorrorHound. That's your clue. You can look and see the guest list. There was a lot of them. There was a whole lot of people there. So it might be hard to pinpoint, but we're going to get to that in a little bit.
I wouldn't even have given the hint because I'd be curious how many people said Tom Savini, and we'd be like, Tom Savini indeed is not a dick.
Tom Savini is not a dick, and all DCS know that. That's kind of like required reading at this point, you know? It's not true. However, this one, dick. Big time. So you'll know about that in a little while. So, Colonel, I don't know. Why don't you start it off? Just tell us a bit about our experience, our return to Colonel's hometown of Cincinnati and HorrorHound 2021.
It was a fucking weekend. Well, I don't know how else to explain it, man. So we get there. Zag's at the house first. I get there second. Crank shows up. Hey, lovey-dovey shit. Fucking, we get to the con. We're doing our work. We run into S. Michael and his daughter Lydia, both super cool.
Yeah, man.
Thank them enough for taking the time out of their day. They was only there for one day to come hang out with us and say hi. And the con goes on. We're like, let's go get some pizza. So we go to the local pizzeria. We're like, we'll eat in. S. Michael and his daughter come with us, and my GPS sends me to some back lot of a shipping yard, and we eventually get to La Rosa's Pizza, and Zag opens the car, and my tire's going completely flat by the time we order our fucking food. So the dining room's closed, and they're closing out. It was a fucking night, man. S. Michael can contest. We may know our horror, but boy, we suck at changing a fucking tire.
We almost had it, and I don't remember. Colonel, was it you that placed the jack under the car? That's who we need to know.
After it almost rolled over Faze's hands and ran over, the car almost rolled into me while I was getting shit out of the trunk.
It was a bit tense for a minute. So, but a very kind citizen said, hey, I got a better jack. Why don't you take my jack? And we all jumped in there. And the pit crew of DCS figured it out, albeit 45 minutes and a couple of cold pizzas later. But we got it done and got back to the house. And Colonel, of course, couldn't get the tire patched. Had to spend many dollars to get a brand new tire.
Yep, because they had one in stock. My size, just one.
Don't they always have this one?
I had to pay for this fucking tire, man. I was pissed. I got to the con like on the second day, like 12:30. Like I was an hour and a half late. Hence why you guys didn't get us the hey, we're here. It was like, hey, we're leaving, bye, because we had to make up for fucking lost time.
S. Michael, didn't help that it was on an incline. Almost had some Final Destination shit. It was true. I was like, oh my god, turn on up.
It's funny. She all said that afterwards, like, well, it is kind of up at an angle, huh?
BK says, can a woman win the biggest dick award? Is this a trick question? Well, we can't say.
She could if she wanted.
We really can't say. We really can't say. You're going to see, though, and let's see. Some other people putting their guess out there. Patricia says, please not Billy Zane. Demon Knight is my favorite jammy jam. We love Demon Knight, too.
Demon Knight's
I hope it ain't Billy Zane either, to be honest, because I love Billy Zane. But we will see.
Dude, fucking Sniper?
Sniper, baby. Tom Berenger. Ooh. There, like I said, we got to talk to James Jude Courtney a little bit. As you saw in the beginning, Leonard Lies from Dawn of the Dead, wishing you and telling you you're now watching Death Curse Society. That guy was cool. Actually, that's the guy I went to after the incident with the dickhead, and he was so cool that all was forgiven by the time I was done with him. And he gave us some great pictures. He's got some stuff in a production company going too, so we may be seeing him up the road right here on Monday night. So stand by for that.
Yeah, I was trying to talk Zag off the fucking cliff on that one. He was pissed. I'm like, look, man, it's all right. You'll calm down. And he's the one usually telling me to calm down. He's usually the mellow one out of the fucking group.
Oh, man.
Also, speaking of meeting people, we'll go ahead and put, Also, we got to meet our members, Tanya and Tyrone Swigert as well on Saturday, which is awesome. Again, I can't put up the picture of my super long Mr. Fantastic arm that reaches around 4 people.
It's a total illusion. It's funny as fuck, though, man.
It is funny.
I mean, a lot happened. We got in there Friday night. started raging around the place. It seemed a little bit like, I don't know, man. It seemed more overwhelming before, like with more of the same kind of things at each booth. It was a little bit thinner this time around, I think.
It was. The vendors, I mean, they still had a lot of vendors, but it's just, to me, it was just off. It was great to get back to a con. This is my first one since COVID. I know you and Crank had at least a couple, but man, the vibe was exciting, but still it was off. There was just something off about it. I don't know what the fuck it was. I can't explain it. And like I said, it doesn't help that all four of us, because our buddy C-Phase was with us as well.
Right.
Something happened to all four of us. We're all just like, what the fuck? It was interesting.
We did get to Colonel's Skyline Chili. Everyone got to try it. I didn't try it because, half the weekend I had an exploded tooth. Was that your little jab at me at the end of that last sign-off video? Oh, my face? When you were saying that?
No. That was for something that's going to be in the sizzle reel.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. I thought he was because Crank was boasting about his poker win when we did pop on for a live stream Saturday night without any announcement and played the inaugural HorrorHound poker tournament. And Crank totally sucked out on me. I had pocket aces to his pocket fucking jacks, and he hit a 5% jack on the river. It's so unfair. And I was glad we were on live TV to see it. Damn.
No, it was still funny. It was funny. I was like, hey, Colonel, you want to do it? I'm like, I'm bored. Yeah. Let's do it. We might try Uno again, too. We might have a poker tournament then and Uno after that.
Uno might break out in a fist fight, though. I don't know, man. You guys had lots of brewskis flowing around there at that point.
They had a lot of brewskis. Look at me. I had like 4. I was fucking fine. I wouldn't have drove anywhere, but I felt fine.
Good Lord, man. It was a blast, though. We caught some really good panels at this con. The first one was Nightmare on Elm Street 4. They kind of had a reunion. Of course, Robert Englund came in. That was a first for us to get him on a panel, at least on film anyway. So I would look forward to getting that one to you. And then they had a couple of Halloweens. One was a Halloween 4 with Daniel Harris and Tom Morga, who was in the Michael Myers costume for half the film. But he's like a stuntman, so he does a lot of things. His resume, Tom Morga, just look it up if you don't know about him. And we have he did a panel in Crypticon a couple years ago we recorded, and he kind of goes down stories from all of his big movies in horror. Pretty good. I'll try to get a link up there for you. See, we need fucking Crank in here for this shit. He's the master of pulling that stuff. But yeah, Tom Morgan was great with Daniel Harris, Halloween 4. And then they brought up James Jude Courtney, Nick Castle, Sandy, what the hell's her last name? Judith Myers from 78, and then PJ Souls, who plays Sandy Johnson. And then PJ Souls, Linda, totally, from 78. And they had a nice panel, too. That one's funny. It's really good. And we get a good question in on there from the DCS. So I look forward to getting that one out to you. And we're chopping this shit up now.
Yeah, Nick Castle fucking killed it.
That guy should be a stand-up comedian. His timing is deadpan, and he's just so dry. He's funny, though, man. It was great meeting him. He gave us a good ID, too. And by the way, Colonel, happy anniversary, brother.
Yeah, I know. Happy anniversary. I'm like, shit, that's one thing we haven't got to. You know what sucks about it is we didn't even make a big deal out of it.
We didn't.
So fucking busy. It's kind of like we forgot, like, oh, that's right. This is our 3rd-year anniversary.
Today is it.
But
wow.
We're kind enough to get this to celebrate our anniversary. We knew it was coming. We just was not prepared. I'll let you answer James' question first.
James, did we eat pizza? That is a yes, sir. Affirmative. We got
with us. We have to eat pizza. It's not an option. We have to eat it at least once.
Again, my tooth was so jacked up that I kind of had to cram it all on one side and take little ass. It sucked. But the next day, I ate like one slice. I had a banging headache. It was terrible. But the next day, we went to the con, came back 12 hours later, heated it up. It was La Rosa's. Hand toss. I didn't get the thin crust this time. I didn't know they offered the hand toss. Delicious. Very good.
Very good.
Look at this. This is great. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yes, Tyrone, happy 3 years. Thank you, thank you. Well, why don't you go ahead and play our celebrity anniversary since we're talking about it?
We've got more. We just haven't put our anniversary video together.
Right.
We really put this together, what, 2 minutes before we went live?
Just a taste. Wet your beak. Check it out.
Just the tip. Hopefully you guys will get more.
Hey,
Take that comment off, man.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
There we go. Let's try this again.
hey, everybody! It's Deborah Voorhees from Friday the 13th, Part 5. I played Tina. You know, garden shears through the eyes, boobs. That's me. Anyway, happy anniversary to Death Curse Society. You are watching the coolest podcast out there.
And she knows.
Aww.
It's a good thing. I'm not blushing this time. I'm keeping
No.
it together.
And don't worry, when that scissor reel comes out, you will see the Colonel blushing because I've got the photographic evidence of such event. It's great.
I call bullshit. I was cool, calm, and fucking collected.
Deborah actually played with us a little bit, and we got to do a little bit with her. That's coming your way. So the celebs were very good to us, all but one. All but one. All but one. Who is it?
I don't know.
Who can it be? Who was it?
Butch Patrick. I don't know.
Patrick, that little shit. Yep, there's Tony. Deborah's such a wonderful person. I mean,
She is. Well, we love Deborah.
no. First of all, she recognized us. I mean, she was just on the show a couple of weeks ago. We get that, but she was the one that was like, "Hey," and then she was like, "Listen, we're going to get this done. And as soon as we're getting close to the release date," she's so excited about it. I'm so happy that the reviews I'm hearing, because I don't want any details. And S. Micah was good not to drop any plot details at all about this movie. But
Yeah, if you guys aren't a member of Deborah's Facebook page,
yeah,
I highly suggest you join it just to see S. Michael's very spoiler-free review.
right.
He wrote it so well. And I was already excited for this movie as it was. I'm just happy he was able to get to see it. I'm happy somebody did that we knew.
Right.
And I'm even more excited after his review and the new trailer Deborah was showing.
Oh,
As
yes.
you mentioned as well. So I'm
At
like,
least-
October 22nd, come on.
At least we got that. I mean, yeah, she's got a slasher, and it looks very smart. I'll be honest, I was completely disappointed, man, because this is one of the highlights for me to come down to Cincinnati was to see 13 Fanboy, be one of the first. And first of all, they come out and said, "Oh, it's going to be 5 o'clock." And oh wait, it's going to be 4 o'clock. And Crank didn't even show up till 3:30. No, he's coming from Oklahoma.
Well, remember, they changed it the week of where,
Yeah.
you have to be VIP and platinum ticket holders to see this anyway.
Yeah.
So we're like, well, fuck, we can't get in. I was like, well, we could probably weasel our way in. But we just got there too late. And S. Michael is the man because he weaseled his way in and got in the movie. He was my hero on Friday.
And there was only 2 of them, and he did take his phone and record the Q&A that happened afterwards. I haven't had a chance to get into that yet, but we're going to chop that up, and we'll pull what we can from it, and we'll get that shared out to you too, and just to see what was said and what Deborah herself has to say about it in front of a crowd. But it sounded like everyone was delighted, and we just can't wait to see it. Absolutely, man. And here he is. Yep, he says, "It's killing me not to be able to talk about it, except with Vincent DeSanti, who was in it." Yes, he is. I guess we got just over a month. So, and everybody, just go see it. Make sure you get out there. Tommy, thank you, man. Congratulations. We appreciate it, brother. And you're a big part of why we do what we do. So thank you, man.
Also, I don't know if we did this. Let me check. I know I'm going to do this shameless plug on our fucking show. That's what our show's for.
Yes.
So, give me 1 second.
Raina says, "Dudes, welcome back. Had to deal with a RAM issue. Happy anniversary." Well, hopefully.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you're speaking computer and not anything else.
Yeah. And also, I know we didn't really advertise this. We just kind of went live. Everybody's here. Now, we're pretty much our regulars. We appreciate you guys coming. If anybody's new, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel because we're at 599 subs.
Oh, my God. Can we get 1 sub? We'll be at 600. 1 sub. Carrie Yates, are you subscribed? Aloha from the UK. It could be you, Carrie. You could be the 600th. It's up to you, though. No pressure. Patricia says, I'm glad you guys got together for this. And now we know there's one in March in Cincinnati. We know there's going to be one in, what's the second one? September. Nothing in Indianapolis this year.
Next year.
Yeah, till next year.
Not even next year. Both HorrorHounds are going to be in Cincinnati next year. So they usually do one in Cincy, one in Indy.
I'm okay with it, I guess. I mean, I like going to different places, but it gives me more motivation to come to some of your other towns, Pittsburgh, New York, Texas. This is things on our list. North Carolina, what was it, TWC or THC? HorrorCon went down this weekend.
Looks at Colorado.
Colorado's went down this weekend.
They had their first one. Looked like they had great success with theirs. That one looked really fun. I was keeping an eye on it from far away.
Well done, guys. Oh, man. Something HorrorHound special, man. That's the first one where two of us got together. I went down, me and the Colonel, 2018, I think that was. Was it 2017 even?
No, it was
2018. Indianapolis, then Cincinnati. That's what it was. Gotcha. And then now Crank is like, I'm there. I will be there at every one. So, and it's just a great time, man. We don't really get to enjoy it the same way. I would love to go to one as a civilian, but I don't even think I could anymore. I would be shooting and filming and, you know what I mean, doing everything that we do when we're working.
Well, remember, I know you've done this too. It was Days of the Dead Indy 2019. It was in July. I was going just as a civilian. I even told these guys, like, I'm going. I just want to enjoy it. I don't want to work. I ended up hooking up an interview with David Howard Thornton, who played Art the Clown. I ended up working the fucking weekend. I felt bad for my kids because they were with me and I ended up work. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. It was just like, okay, get to work.
But you know what? It's okay though, because when people watch our stuff and appreciate it like that, I mean, that's almost it's like the same feeling, if that makes any sense. It's very gratifying when we share it and people dig it and like what we're doing. So I mean, hey, this is what the charge is, so be it. I will answer the call.
Okay.
I guess. So were you, though. You were going to these even before Death Curse was a thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, look at all my Dawn of the Dead stuff. This is a few years before Death Curse Society is even fucking thought of. I've been going to these for about a decade now, so I was a little late to the con game, so I thought.
It sucks, man, because in like early 2000s, I went to one in Detroit. It was a Comic-Con, but it had, like Tom Savini, the ladies of the Evil Dead were there. Ken Foray was there. I didn't talk to any of them. I talked to one of the girls of Ellen Sandweiss, got her autograph, but just I had no use for it. I wasn't doing it then. It was just my own personal, like, wow, this is great. We talked to Tom Sullivan for 45 minutes, me and my buddy. He broke out like props from the Evil Dead, like the leg that got the pencil stabbed into it. He had the little box that had the charm in it. He had both Necronomicons from 1 and 2. The first one's damaged in a fire. There's no cover on it anymore. So, but it was just so sick seeing those real fucking props from that epic movie like that, So, I mean, that's why you go to the cons, folks. Let's see. That's Michael says, you guys mentioned a new contact possibly steering you towards Pittsburgh. And that's pretty exciting. It is, I would say it's imminent that at least one of the DCS will be at Monroeville Mall next summer. That's as far as I'll take it. I'm not going to commit. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's pulling the
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from parts unknown, Oklahoma, he is the Redcranke. Woo!
Cheers, gentlemen.
Oh, he looks sauced up again. How's it going, Crank?
That's nothing new.
Not bad, not bad.
Look at this guy all kicking it by a pool here. Where the hell are you at?
Yeah, I'm kicking it with my friends up in Cleveland, Ohio, right outside of Cleveland, actually, a little suburb. And she showed me some of the sights of Cleveland today. And we may have done a little day drinking.
Well, that's all right.
I have good news and bad news.
Oh,
and they're
boy.
both the same thing. We may have done a little day drinking. Just a little bit. How's everybody doing?
I like it.
By the way, woo!
Woo, yes. Everybody's
What are we
here,
talking
man.
about?
We're just kicking it. Right now, we were just kind of talking about the contact that might get us down in Pittsburgh, or at least a couple of us, or one of us, next summer.
Yeah. The
But,
you told him what it was?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can't.
Not.
It's not in
I was
stone
like, wait
yet.
a minute. Patricia looks like asked, is he drinking a Youngling? Yes, absolutely, he is. No, I don't remember how many of this is. I'm not even going to tell you. So, there.
Doesn't matter as long as you're having a good time.
I'm having a great time. I've been catching up with my old friend that I've known for about 25 years, and we've just been kind of just swapping tales again and living the high life. And now her 20-year-old daughter that I helped raise for a couple of years is also learning some of these stories and finding out that her mother used to be nicknamed LDG back in her college days, which stood for Little Drunk Girl, which then turned into LDM later on, Little Drunk Mama. So,
Well, Craig, just in case you might be feeling homesick,
Oklahoma! Oh, my ass meat!
that's for you.
I appreciate it.
We were talking about meeting the celebrities and how we've pretty much met hundreds and hundreds of them at this point, and everyone has been super cool except
Oh yeah.
one.
Well, yeah.
And now
There's
that you're
always a
here,
bad apple. There's always a bad apple in every bunch.
I think that now that you're here, it may be time to out this person and present them with the inaugural award that we specially made for this occasion, and probably the hardest award to possibly earn in any kind of realm like this. Fuck the Oscars, man. That ain't shit. This is coveted.
You got to be a real winner to get this.
You really, really got to go the distance and way beyond to earn this one. So, any last-minute guess before we reveal the biggest dick of all time?
You're about to win the SAD award.
The SAD award is here, and our first recipient is ready. And I apologize to you people that are going to not like this, but it is fact. Without
At
further
least
ado,
one of you is not going to like this because I
one
did
of
see
you
it
is
coming.
not going to be happy, but here it is. The biggest dick ever.
Look at him. Just look at that leather-clad prick.
You're a dick.
What a fucking cocksucker.
Dick?
What a fucking egomaniac bitch.
What a dick.
I mean, I've met some people in my day.
I expect better manners from you, dick.
This fucking cocksucker charge $80 for a fucking autograph and then give you the hi-hat cold shoulder.
Dickhead!
Fuck you, Billy Zane.
You dick! Suck a dick!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it had to be said.
Sorry,
It had to
Patricia.
be done.
That's just funny, man. Something I thought we would never fucking.
She's like,
Yeah,
I knew
you
it.
know what?
Listen.
Okay,
I mean,
tell him the story. Tell him the story.
okay, now that the cat's out of the bag, you know, first of all, we walk up to even pay for it, you know, and the assistant sitting next to him, he's off in his little Pope Mobile box, plastic box, sitting here with his mask on and his fucking West Side Story fucking outfit. The Jets. And, you know, so he's right away, they're like, no footage, no cameras, no recording of any kind. I was like, oh, okay. So I turn around and I was like, out of the side of my mouth, I'm like, "Hey, Colonel, you still want to do this?" He's like, "Yeah, man, fuck it. Let's do it anyway." So we go to talk to him, and at first we're start complimenting him on Demon Knight, of course, one of our favorite movies, and he did mention that, all like the fuck this cowboy shit, you bunch of ho dunk, po dunk, well then there, motherfuckers. Like he ad-libbed all that stuff. And all those lines and the lines in the bar and the Uncle Willie bartender stuff, he ad-libbed it all, so he says. But then the Colonel was just making like a sideways joke on an old fucking movie with Tom Berenger called The Sniper.
Because when I was a kid, it pissed me off they turned on Tom Berenger, man.
And then, like I said, I was trying to say Colonel probably saw that scene and then ran out of the room to go play with the Legos or whatever because he was 7 or whatever the hell he was when it came out. And dude took it all wrong and was just, you got to go back and watch the movie. You got to go watch the movie, And then he says, it's a good thing we're not doing an interview. You got to learn your stuff.
And that's why I was like, dude, this is a movie I haven't seen since like fucking 95. How would you expect me to remember every detail of it? Like, that's when I got pissed and kind of talked shit back.
He made no eye contact.
But
the point is this. He made no eye contact. He did not want to fucking be there. He did not want to fucking talk to us. And if you're going to go to a horror con and ride something that you made 30 years ago, 32 years ago, by the way, cocksucker, you haven't had any success since Titanic. So what the fuck, man? Where do you get off? There's guys bigger than you that are 10 times cooler than you. And it was just ridiculous. It was horrible, man. And we even had a selfie paid for, and we were like, fuck it. We left it. We walked off. We didn't take it. That's how turned off we were by this leather-clad prick.
We did take this, because I still love fucking Demon Knight. But this may or may not be entered as like a runner-up prize to the Danielle Harris autograph. I know it says Death Curse Society at top. I've been doing some research. If the dude decided to do that and someone wants it, there's a way I can take this off without ruining the picture. So we could always remove Death Curse Society, but you don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. That makes it. That's the good part of that picture. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I was so fucking disappointed. I had a feeling he was going to be a dick.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to make the set, though, right, Colonel? That photo?
Not now. And I fucking love, like I said, I fucking love Demon Knight, man.
We really thought. I mean, I understand. This is obviously below you. Again, it's been 34 years since your last hit, really. So maybe you do need the money to maintain this lavish fucking Hollywood, California asshole image you have. But, dude, this is not the place to do it. You don't come to the Midwest where everybody's going to be cool and people are dying to meet you. They don't get a chance to meet guys like you. And you cold-shouldered everybody. We heard you were like this consistently the whole fucking weekend, dude. Everybody was talking. It ain't just us.
Yeah. And I heard, additionally on top of that, from Ted DiBiase's manager, or assistant at the table, handler, that's a good word, that he was the sole reason that everybody that walked into that small celebrity room had to wear a mask. He was the one. He was like, "Nope, I ain't doing it. But you're still gonna have to pay me if I don't show up. I ain't doing it unless everyone in there wears a mask." I was like, "That sounds about right."
All right, let me back these. Let me back these up here. All right.
Yeah, we got a few comments.
Oh. Yes. Patricia said, "I knew it," and then Carrie's our new UK viewer. She says, "Oh yes."
I know Carrie from Deborah Voorhees' horror group. Yep, she's in there a lot. Welcome, Carrie.
Welcome back, we should say.
Yes, yeah, Lorena. Shit. I'm sorry, Patricia. Kiera says he looks like he would be mean. Yeah, he was. It's like I said, he was so cold. He's
fucking arrogant.
Did not want to be there at all.
No.
Carrie says we would call him a twat. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Perfect word. Perfect word. You know, James is laughing, and Tyrone, well deserved. I'll never look at the Phantom the same. You know what? Nobody's looking at the Phantom, bro. So you have to think, come a little bigger than that. You know what I mean? Oh wait, he did respond. I'll have to watch the Phantom first. My bad, bro.
Perfect.
Yes. Titanic was a pretty good indication. You know what, Brandon? It was like as if he played himself in Titanic. It
wasn't even acting. That's just who he is.
That's who he is.
Yeah.
Patricia, fuck that guy. Sorry, Patricia, but it's true. Lorena says, was Billy Zane mean to my son? Because I'll punch a dick. Yeah?
Faye's smart and just kind of hung out to the back. He's like, yeah.
He hung back, but let's see. Kiara says, it may not be the case for everyone, but people like him and others wouldn't be where they are now if it wasn't for fans and other fans from different generations. He needs an ego check. And I understand he's a stage-trained actor and he's a big-time guy and everything, but what the fuck are you doing?
Talk shit?
Talking shit. You're here. Your last horror gig was a movie from 1990, and people still care.
Right now.
People still care about that movie, and I don't know.
Why are you looking like that?
Nobody else.
Screenshot from our.
Nobody else ever acts like that. You guys gonna have to mute yourself. I'll mute you. There you go. Yep. Let's see. Yep. Fans are your bread and butter. There you go. Twat waffle.
Twat waffle.
James says dead calm. And we liked him. He's been good in a number of things. Tombstone.
Dead Calm was a good movie. I will agree with that.
There you go. He was pretty in Tombstone. Yes. Yes, indeed. But, Billy Zane, man. Do better, sir. Actually, we heard you're not going to be welcome back at HorrorHound anymore. I honestly hope that's true because there was a fucking black cloud around that whole area. Even his fucking sister wasn't talking to him. You know what I mean? He was just sitting there by himself, just sulking, just counting the hours to get out of there. Gross.
Holy shit. Hold on. Did I just see a Monday Maniacs first?
What?
Is Zag drinking water?
I got this too.
Okay.
I haven't had any today, so I wanted to get some water in the system,
No, you're fine. Just threw me off.
They're like lunch box waters and shit. It's like a shot. Yes. So Billy Zane aside, everybody else was super cool. Like me and Crank and Colonel talked to Robert Englund for 15 minutes about his favorite stops around the world where he likes to eat and dishes he likes.
Yeah. And I'm sorry if you're from Houston, Texas. Apparently he does not like your city.
He doesn't like Houston. What's up with that?
Yeah, it's funny. I got to talk to him about his Mad TV. Was it Halloween 96, 97, somewhere with Kiss.
Yes.
What are you having your own show over there about?
I have company. That's what's going on. My gracious host is sticking her head in for a minute. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
This is my friend Catherine. Catherine,
Hello,
say hello.
Catherine.
Hello.
Let's give her a big PCS welcome. Ah.
I have all the Redcranke stories.
No.
All the stories.
No.
All of them.
Pick one that's really embarrassing, and we'll
Pick one
come
that's
back
really
to that in a little bit.
Oh.
Hi, Catherine. That's from S. Michael.
Don't correct him.
Don't correct him.
Maybe not tonight.
Catherine, is that what I'm supposed to say?
No, they're all fit for air. Hold on, I'm gonna see if this echoes too much. If it will even work.
No.
There we go.
I can hear you.
All right. She's not used to all this kind of technology.
Oh, right.
I'm
yeah.
kidding. She works in IT.
just gonna correct him there again, like I correct him all the time.
She does correct me quite a bit, but most of the time she's wrong.
Correct.
Tell them your favorite horror movie. The movie that scarred you that you just told me
Okay,
about.
so he scarred me. I was very sweet and young and innocent and not a horror movie fan.
That's not true.
And he showed me In the Mouth of Madness, which if you haven't seen that, it scared me so much that I couldn't drive on a country road by myself. Like I was driving and I was like, there's going to be someone come out on a bicycle and I'm so scared right now. I can't look to the side. So I would have to like tunnel vision myself. So I didn't have to look to the side of the road. I don't know if you've ever felt that way, but he scarred me. Scarred me bad. Yes.
That's good, though. I mean, that's a good
I'm a
carpenter.
good friend.
Yeah, man.
It is a very spooky movie, I'm just going to say. And then he showed me every other movie he could think of.
Pretty much. She's one of the ones that helped me find Session 9, actually.
Correct.
Oh.
Nice.
Right.
can quote that movie now.
Kara says, I need to watch that now. You've seen
Yes,
Mouth of
yep.
Madness before, Kara, haven't you? If not, that's homework for tonight.
It is a really spooky. Like, you'll never want to drive in the country by yourself again.
Well, I don't think Kiara's as much of a puss as you are.
Well, that's probably true. No one is quite as much.
Just checking.
Patricia says nobody wants to be Billy Zane when they grow up.
That is
Well
true.
said.
That's the line when she saw that in the comments, and that's what she was like laughing about before she got on camera.
I'm just saying, yeah. What a wow.
Now, I heard, and it's actually kind of relevant, but I heard Catherine had a celebrity story.
Shut up.
Do you want to tell that? I think it's hysterical.
Why would I tell that? That's horrifying. Okay, sure. So I saw a celebrity who I had a wee crush on.
Get in there.
Can I
Get in there.
find
There you
the
are.
camera? There we go.
Don't take it
Hi,
off
guys.
me. I'm just.
Hi, guys. I'll tell my story. I'm totally taking this over. Anyway, I went to this Wizard World Comic-Con type thing.
Yeah.
And Corey Feldman, who was my crush from like 14 years old, was there. And I was like, oh my God, I love Corey Feldman. So
She does.
I did until this happened. And so it's really hard to think of intelligent things to say to these people, these panelists. It's very difficult sometimes because you want to sound smart and witty and you want them to think you're funny, but not always are you. Let's be honest. So the girl in front of me had this really great question that she asked. And I was like, I have to think of something. I have to go ask a question. So I got up and I said, in front of my celebrity crush who I had, you know, probably 30 teen bop, like posters all over my
covers.
whole wall when I was 14 years old, right? So I got up and said, so I was wondering what your favorite genre of movie was. Like, you've done horror and you've done comedy. Like, so you did horror with
Lost Boys.
and you did comedy with like driving, whatever, License to Drive.
Yeah, License to Drive, yep.
Yeah, sorry, I've had a lot of drink.
Here's
Sorry.
to day drinking.
And then I said, and you did Dream a Little Dream, whatever that was. Which, what I meant by that was like, could it be defined? He was very not happy. So he said,
Not at all.
whatever that was, what the hell do you mean by that? What do you mean, whatever that was? It was brilliant, is what it was. Why don't you go sit down if you don't understand? Like, he completely chewed me out publicly and shamed me. And I was so embarrassed that I like crawled back. I was like, I'm sorry, Corey. I'm sorry. Like, it was terrible. It was a terrible experience. Never again.
Corey Feldman. You get this.
Totally shamed by Corey Feldman. I got shamed publicly by him. Yes. Never again. I like went out and said like, Corey Feldman hates me. What do I do? Like, I literally.
As we were walking away from Billy Zane, I was just going with Colonel. I was like, you know what we should have did? We should have took that selfie and stuck our middle fingers in his fucking face and had him take it like that. You know, I mean,
right.
Because, man,
well, that's kind of it.
yeah.
After you leave, you're like, why didn't I say like, what the hell do you mean? Like, you have no business correcting me. But
Yeah.
I didn't.
How's the music career coming with the Angel Girls, huh? Yeah.
No goodness.
Oh yeah.
Patricia actually brought that up.
I don't really have a problem with Corey Feldman. As you know, I'm on record saying I would love to see him reprise a Tommy Jarvis role, but that's just me. But it's probably below him at this point.
No, not really. Remember, the lawsuit's settled, and he's going to make a new Friday the 13th movie. It's Tommy Jarvis.
He says he's got an idea. But Patricia says Feldman is never happy. His angels look miserable.
So mad at me. He really was.
Oh,
I'm
man.
blaming on Michael.
Yeah. Anyway, what else are we talking about? We talked about. Let's talk about the positives.
We kind of did.
You already did?
I mean, we said most other celebrities were happy to interact with us, even stop their signing of autographs to do a quick bit with us. We got a few of those. You should be surprised. We mentioned the one with Deborah already, but there's a couple others. And
we mentioned how nice it was to meet S. Michael, Lydia, Tanya, and Tyrone.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
that was definitely one of my highlights to meet everybody.
I was starting to wonder if you
Top of the
people
list,
were even
actually.
real out there, man. But yeah, there they were in the flesh. So and very, very cool. Salt of the earth people. I mean, the right kind of folks for our, this whole thing, what we're doing, fit right in. Family.
Ooh, did you guys talk about the inaugural poker tournament? DCS?
A little bit.
A little bit. We can circle back to it.
Now that you're here, yes.
Because I went to a casino today called Jack's Casino, and it was on the river, and it reminded me of you.
Reminded me of
That's
you.
cold-blooded, man.
Okay, I did go to Jack's Casino, but it wasn't on the river. I made that last part up.
On the river. like you're not supposed to get that, you know what I mean?
It's on Lake Erie, yeah.
The fact of the matter is he put his chips in and got himself into a 5% chance to win.
Yeah,
and then
and
hit
still
that
won.
5%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He pushed his shit in. He was dead. He fell in the trap. He fell in the mine shaft. And then somehow, by the miracle, he caught hold of the cable that was dangling there and stopped him from plummeting to the jagged rocks below and shipping his check to me.
I did all the curse things, too. I was just like, yep, I'm drawing basically dead. I started handing you the chips before the last card came out.
I watched it just to see. Honestly, FaZe had the best face when it happened.
God. I rewatched it last night. She was scolding me for laughing at our own videos.
It's like you're watching yourself and laughing at yourself because really, babe, really.
Dude, I don't get to watch us very often. We're pretty funny.
Yeah. You see it when you're editing and stuff, but I mean, we were on the other side of the camera for that. I just wanted to see how it looked, and
yeah, it was fun.
The lightning struck my face when I realized that was one of two fucking jacks left in the deck. Ugh.
I found one.
Congratulations, dude. Well played.
Thank you.
You're a poker savant, dude. You're the man, dude. When you go pro, dude.
I would like to dedicate this award to all the struggling people in Detroit. And yeah, hopefully we can fix something up there soon.
And our second recipient of the Suck a Dick Award goes to...
I'm just saying, dude, if we were playing for stamps, I would have fucking clean house.
Stamps and matchsticks.
Yeah, matchstick pencils. Yeah, okay. It's okay. I need to go
get another shot. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we did it right. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun playing cards, and it's something I think we'll add to it'll be part of the whole weekend with maybe we'll actually have it scheduled now where you could watch it if you want to. We just kind of went on and said, everyone was all loaded and going, hey, it would be funny if we put a camera up here and recorded this thing. And then we did. And it worked.
I hadn't even started drinking by then yet. So it wasn't me.
What do you mean? We sat outside in the yard for an hour and a half, 2 hours. What do you mean?
Was I drinking by then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
You weren't. He's only a couple beers in though. By the time we won, so I think FaZe was in the lead. I was right behind him. I think he's about 5. I was at about 4. By the time we went, by the time poker was done, I was about 6, and you caught up with us, and I called it a night.
Yeah, who cleaned up on poker? And she said her vote was Chris, and Lorena corrected her, of course. No, it was Crank because he's a lucky prick.
He won $20. Bullshit.
Yeah.
$5 buy-ins.
Not funny, Stacy. Not funny. Yep, down by the river. You know it. Crank was in the van, driving the van down by the river. And yep. FaZe got unlucky. Chris did, unfortunately. I had to get him. I caught it straight, and he had a nice hand. He had 2 pair, but it wasn't enough.
Okay, dude, I may have sucked out on the river. I admit it. But I did the right thing by putting you all in.
Of course.
I think.
I loved it. I thought that was the greatest move you've ever made. It was wonderful. Through 2 streets, the flop and the turn, and then, it wasn't so good anymore after that. I hate it, though, man. I said it on the video, did I not? I've been beat 100 times like this.
Yep.
In this scenario. So it's just 101 now. 101.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like me towards the end of the poker video.
Well, have you guys shown off any of your finds?
No, I did show this shirt, but I mentioned the contest and how we're going to put it in the hands of the people to decide who has the best find for T-shirts this year.
Okay.
We don't know what they are. None of us have seen each other's entry, so we will let the fans vote on it once we reveal them.
That'll be in the sizzle reel, won't it? Or
Correct.
Doing that separately?
No, that'll probably be separate because I want to turn it in, let the fans vote on it and stuff. So we'll put that together. How about next Monday? We'll run it then. Gonna give a week to get it going.
And
so
I just
be ready.
showed off my Crystal Lake Camp Counselor shirt.
Yeah, he showed his yellow
movie.
shirt.
I look like the yellow M&M in it, so I took it off.
That shirt is the
No, I'm telling you, my shirt for the T-shirt competition that I'm like 95% sure is a winner. It's going to get me the win. Is the shit.
Oh,
I have to admit,
I
he was very.
got at least one vote coming for it.
He was very excited when he came back with his find. So I am a bit concerned. I have a good one. I have a really good one, but I've never seen the Colonel quite this excited about his find. So I don't know.
Usually, it's harder for me to find shirts at these cons.
True.
Because, usually halfway through the day Saturday, anything I can wear is fucking out. Done. That's not the most common size fucking shirt. So I was so pumped I finally fucking found one that was worthy of this competition. Because I've come close, but Zags, I think, won every time. God damn it, this year is my year.
That one was a default. It was Tommy Jarvis, like from Friday the 13th, the game, catching the trident through the back of the head. Ooh. Colonel found it. And I went, well, that's the winner. Until they said, sorry, it only goes to extra large. So he just went, oh, and I just went, one extra large, please.
I'll take one.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
Well, let me show off. I don't know how well it will show in this light, but let me show you guys one of the things I found. I'm just going to show one, but this was something I had already told myself on Sunday that I was like, I've spent enough money. Did you guys tell about me breaking my glasses?
No, you can share that. We went into the flat tire deal, but
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I ended up breaking my glasses this weekend, so I know that's going to cost me $400 when I get home. So I was like, well, probably shouldn't spend any more money the rest of the weekend. And then I finally stumbled across this, and I had to have it. So if you don't know, that's Kyle MacLachlan as Agent Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks. And there's some little subliminal messages hidden in, or not messages, but images hidden in the background there as well, which makes this pretty cool. It's spray painted on wood, and this is from a company called Artistic Aerosol. Give them a plug while I'm at it. Spray paint art by Jerry something. So, yeah. I love this. I think this is cool.
S. Michael says, thanks for the new DCS shirts, guys. Linda says, loves hers too. You're very welcome, man.
Lydia.
So, yeah, come find us at a con. You might get yourself a freebie. How about that? Kira says, you're lucky you played that when my mom walked out of my room.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah. Oh.
Wonderful, man. Yeah, S. Michael. Have we got any guests lined up in the coming weeks? Nothing currently, but there are a couple of, like I said, we talked to a couple of people at the con, and everybody's interested in making something happen. So we'll get on that and see, but probably going to be a little closer to October before we see any guests on the show. We may bring FaZe in here once he gets a Monday off because we owe him a spot on here. We had to bump him for the Roseblood folks. But he was cool with it. But, yeah, we'll get him in here, too, because FaZe has got fucking stories, too. And he deserves a stage to tell them.
Yes. I would like to hear these stories through FaZe's point of view.
Yes. Oh, Lord.
Because he is a really quiet guy until he starts drinking.
We'll have
like he talks, but he's drinking. I was like, damn. I loved it.
Everybody's giving you love on Cooper.
Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, James. Thank you, Lorena.
Yes, Barry, you will have to get yourself, if you do get yourself a shirt, between now and Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Get, yes, I opened it, man. Tonight, it starts tonight. So we got to keep track of any sales. Autographed, and it's not personalized to the DCS. He had to write Happy Halloween, Daniel Harris, and it's one of the bloodier, more naked pics. I know maybe girls. Hey, sorry. But, I mean, it is cool because she's a scream queen and very appropriate that way. But this could be yours. Anything you purchase in the store, it's kind of like this. The more you get, the more tickets you'll get. You know, if you buy 2 shirts, we'll give you like 3 tickets. We'll add an extra one for your trouble. And yeah, man, who doesn't want Daniel Harris on their wall? Huh? And here it is.
My Crank was showing off his Twin Peaks thing. Usually I walk away with something awesome. I did not buy anything awesome this year, but I do got to show off what my brothers got for me in OKC. So let me step away for a second.
Oh, there, yes.
Yeah.
We were thinking of the Colonel when we were down there. Shit, it would have been enough to get the Miss You Colonel from Danielle, huh? You think that would be the coolest? You know, dude, big high five. Oh no, me and Crank took it a step further. Had to hook up the Colonel. We felt bad he wasn't there. Next year will be different.
Yep, we're thoughtful people. I think. Yeah.
We're just good people. Everyone in the society is cool.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not, you know what, Billy Zane, you're not allowed. Don't ever subscribe. We don't want your money. Just be somewhere else, pal. You're not welcome here.
He does a sequel to Tales from the Demon Night 2 and calls us and says, hey, do an interview. I'd be like,
wait.
Get this right.
If it's something like that, I would have to rethink it. But, man.
I wouldn't. I'd be
all
like,
right, I thought about it. Fuck him.
Somewhere that you're late for because you're overdressed for the DCS.
Oh, that's what I feel.
Kiera, I love this. This could be another exclusive T-shirt for the family. I had a Billy Zane. You bunch of ho-dog, po-dog, well done there, motherfuckers. I think now we're going to get the Ghostbuster Billy Zane. I love it. I fucking love it, man.
Billy Zane.
Sorry.
Wow.
Just start passing that hashtag around right now with everything. It doesn't matter if it has anything to do with Billy Zane. You know?
Boycott Billy Zane. Hashtag it, baby. Get it out there. We want to be. I want to hear from Billy Zane's lawyers, man. You guys go get them. Send them our way.
Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait. Do we really want to do that?
No, we can't afford it. I just want a cease and desist letter, okay?
Cease and desist. Stop using Billy Zane's name on your broadcast. I'll accept that. That's good. That's a good goal to reach. I'll take that.
Boycott BZ. By then,
I'll show these off real quick. All right. So I like to think they put this much thought into it. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. As you guys know, I've been house hunting for the past year and a half, and this is not a very good market for finding a house. But just in case I do, these guys got me some pretty cool fucking coasters. As you guys know, I'm kind of the monster fan out of the group. We all like them, but I think I like them a little bit more. Got the old Frankenstein. This goddamn light, I hate it.
Yep, just give it an angle, a little bit of an angle. It'll clear up.
Boom.
Yep, there you go.
Frankenstein's monster, Frankenstein, whatever you want to fuck call him. I don't care. I'm not a snob like that. The Mummy.
Yes.
The Bride.
Whoa.
And probably my favorite one because it's the shit. Probably my favorite Dracula of all time. My man, Christopher Lee. Boom.
They were very cool.
Thank you, gentlemen. These are cool as shit.
That vendor was cool too. Actually.
Yeah.
Carrie, I love this. Billy Zane is a twat.
I saw that.
He is. I mean, we don't want to talk shit on anybody, man. And someone up till Saturday afternoon respected very highly for a fantastic piece of horror history and a film that still stands up today. But, God damn, man.
Hey, I don't know. I doubt you guys have seen this, but I'm about to drop some information on you. We have a new subscriber.
Who is it? And this is the one we've been waiting for.
I don't think it's the one. Nope.
Oh.
Still one short of the one. We're at $5.99 now, but we have a new subscriber, which pretty interesting. It's a account named Malfunction, MALFUNCSEAN, which would be the channel of Sean Clark.
Ah, okay.
Probably the 6th time at a convention this weekend, and
we saw him there, but I didn't really know what to say. Really, I didn't really have anything to say to him. And he was busy. He was running around. As you know, he's also a talent manager for the cons, so he handles a lot of that too. And he seemed very busy. I think we all saw each other at some point, but we haven't talked to him face to face yet. We would have had a couple of questions for him on the Tony Moran thing, at least.
I talk to him at every con. I at least say hello and chat briefly, but we haven't talked about crossing shows or anything.
Oh no. I mean, but I've got nothing against the guy. I mean, and honestly, we caught his panel. He was in there with Christopher Nelson, he was in Halloween 2018, and he's a makeup effects guy. And they came up. It's pretty good, man. They're all right up there. They had some funny moments. They brought a couple of celebs out while they were sitting there.
Right. They do a podcast together on that channel, I believe, called The Thing with Two Heads.
The Thing with Two Heads. And I mean, he's
wrong about fucking Cincinnati style chili.
I found it quite funny.
I will fucking die on that sword in that argument.
I did find that part kind of funny. He's like, "This is spaghetti with some kind of brown sauce,"
and it's fucking delicious.
Yeah, we'll have that. That's part of the sizzle reel. The Skyline chili taste test will be included in the sizzle reel. We'll add that there. Don't worry.
Very true. Very true. Did we see any comments or any new people show up that we met at the con that we can remember? I like that. Hashtag Billy Zane is up his own arse.
No one new tonight, really, from what I noticed.
No? All right. I didn't know if our biker-looking friend out there, Ray, was that his name, would be watching, that we met on the way to the car?
Oh, yeah, in the parking lot, yeah.
Or
right. I haven't seen him yet.
Cyanide and her family were watching.
Okay.
No, or
I'm sure they forgot that conversation by the next morning.
Kira asked us, are we all going to make some DCS Halloween merch designs this year? Like a shirt? Or you mean like some cutouts or something? We could probably get like one of those old-fashioned 70s kind of cutouts. It'll be Colonel in like an outhouse or something, and I don't know.
What I would like to do for a DCS Halloween shirt, a little self-serving, but you can insert either face. I would like to do like the Halloween 2 with the splitting pumpkin, but my face in that motherfucker. But again, we have to pay for an artist, and I don't want to pay for that for fucking something we're going to sell 1 month.
That's not bad. How about we do like, we could do like the Halloween 3 masks that all kind of split open where you could see it's us in there and have that in it. That might be something. Maybe
Yeah.
We need a talented artist for that though too. So
we got a couple in.
I got someone in mind. I think could pull it off. I just don't know how much. We'll talk about. We need to talk about that right now. But
yeah, I think that'd be cool too. I agree.
I don't know if our viewers are ready to have our faces on a T-shirt though.
There you go. There you go.
Oh,
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1. Ah!
We took that dropout, didn't we? Damn it.
Yeah.
One time we fucking needed it in like a year. It's not there.
Guys, what are you drinking? Ziggy's water?
Water.
Colonel, what are you drinking?
Water with flavoring.
Well, I don't know if you mentioned this, but I'd like to raise a toast to these gentlemen. To Ziggy, to the Colonel. Happy 3rd anniversary, guys.
Yeah, we slightly touched on it.
We did drop it. We mentioned it. But yes, absolutely. Same to you, Sir Crank. And, the man with the plan that became DCS. And here we are, technically 4 years later, still.
Not counting the extensive test shows and planning we did.
3 solid years. 3 years of shows in the books as of today.
That's
This
right.
is- This is it, baby.
Our debut dropped September 13th, 2018. And man, I got a little sentimental at this convention. I'll be honest with you, with just some of the stuff that people were talking about. The fact that we signed an autograph, the fact that we took pictures with people.
Yeah.
The fact that fans drove from other states to come to this convention, kind of at least based on our recommendation. I got a little sentimental this weekend about all that, and I think on my personal page at least, maybe, or somewhere, I posted, I'm really appreciative of the society and the people that it has introduced me to, and I want to say that to you guys too, you people out there that watch us every week, and even the people that just tune in periodically. We love you guys and gals, and thank you for making these 3 years somewhat entertaining and enjoyable. By far one of the best things I've done in a long time. So cheers to you guys.
Cheers, hey, man.
Happy anniversary, everybody.
Happy anniversary.
And something Joseph Scott said, the guy that does all the locations and everything, the Jamie Lee Curtis connection.
Dude, stunning. That is stunning.
That was cool, man. He said since he's come on our show, people are reaching out to him with the same kind of trauma stories, and he's going to speak at a group pretty soon over this. They watched the show and saw it
about male trauma survivors.
Yes, and it's in a word, it's humbling. That's it. I mean, we're just, as I said to him, we're just trying to make a world a little bit less sucky, a little less shitty. And if what we're doing can medicate and help people back to normal frame of mind, man, that is just amazing. Because fuck, we're just some horror fans, man. It dig talking to people and talking horror and everything, but man, it seems bigger than that, eh?
That really blew my mind with that post today. Like, I still don't really know what to say. I mean, that post. It's like you said, we're just here to talk horror to people. That's what this was for. It's not. We never said looking for any kind of notoriety or anything. It was just talk horror. That's what we wanted to do.
Yeah,
we wanted to get to know people and just wow that. And I said the whole autograph thing. I'm just staring at it like I never even considered how to fucking sign the permit. Like I could sign my government name all fucking day, but the colonel, I just stared at this fucking hat. Like I don't know. So I'm like, well, I'll just kind of try to make it look all rock and roll like Slayer. Who knows? But I was just like, I don't fucking know.
My autograph looked like shit, and I know it did, but it was the only thing I could do. I was just like, I gotta make it look somewhat different, especially different from my own actual signature. So I don't want them transferring that over to like a check or something and like clearing me out.
Well, they got my real one on it, so they're that savvy. They got me. Kiara, thank you, man, and that's just it. I mean, we make asses of ourselves sometimes, yes, but I mean, at the core of it, they're just exaggerated versions of who we are, I think, and maybe that's a big reason why this works, because, there isn't any fucking ego around here at all, and that's refreshing as a guy who's come from radio field, working there around, I can't, I'm not going to record that commercial without compensation, it's like, the fuck out of here, Billy Zane, what the fuck?
How about ego? I'm like pat myself on the back. I couldn't even anchor this show. I'm just fucking with you.
Wow. Get the fuck out of here, Billy Zane.
Hi, Emily.
That's all that.
Hello, Emily. Hello.
Yep. Now everyone's talking to Emily.
Hello, Emily.
Not even listening to us anymore.
I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to listen to that shit either.
I love this group, though, man. That's all I'm saying.
Gary says we're great company for her there in the UK, and it's fucking late over there, isn't it? Isn't it like 3 a.m?
Like 1 a.m. over there or something.
Like, I think 6 hours ahead.
Emily says Lorena J. Faze is like another mother to me. Oh, well, welcome, Emily. Thanks for stopping in. Oh. Wait a minute, guys. Is this not the sweetest thing that's ever been said on this show?
As a matter of fact, it was.
Oh,
Finally, you got to use that clip.
yay!
Get talked over. First time in 6 months.
See, because when I push the buttons on my magic box over here,
As a matter of fact,
it cuts out.
Yeah. Right. But anyone says anything, that can't be heard. So thank you.
Thank you. God damn it. Thank you.
Yes. Kiara says an interesting design would be shirts that matches your tiers you can subscribe to buy. Huh.
If we're dressing up, I call Crazy Ralph right now.
What do you mean dressing up?
If we're dressing up as the tiers, I'm dressing up as Crazy Ralph.
Well, I gotta be the camp counselor because I got that fucking shirt, and me and Zags are talking about it. I need to find those short ass gym teacher shorts from the '80s where my balls hang out the side of them. I don't get those knee high white socks and a pair of Chuck Taylors.
Oh, dude.
So Ziggy, you're the final girl.
Or guy.
In parentheses, it doesn't count.
1:30 in the morning. Woo.
There we go. 1:30.
Emily says I was actually recommended to you guys by my family. You seem cool. Well, thank you, Emily. Thanks for joining us. I mean, or we'll ask you, what's your favorite horror movie?
Yeah. We'll get that.
We'll wait. We'll come back to you. Yes. And Kiara says for T-shirt. There's something there.
There is something there. We have to work on it though. Talk it out.
Because I've always pictured I've always wanted to do like the Friday the 13th poster, the original poster, but have us drawn into it, being the people, all the counselors standing down there. I think that would be sweet. And that could be it, maybe. Again, you need a talented artist.
I got an idea for that camp counselor shirt, though. I got an idea.
All right.
I will attempt to work on that later tonight. No promises because my hand may not be steady enough to draw too much on the laptop later.
Yes.
Oh my God,
I'm a little drunk right now.
Sorry guys, but real quick before we go any further, I relate to this on so many fucking levels. Carrie says Peppa Pig is on loop. On loop is a horror film for me. Yes. It was nothing. It was cute as hell though. My youngest was 2. She still watches Peppa Pig now. But when she was 2, she was really into it. So when she said "daddy," she's like "daddy." Like she had like a British accent when she said it, but just that fucking word, it was weird, but cute at the same time. Obviously she's outgrown that. Now it's like "dad." I'm like, oh.
I think I could accept the Peppa Pig, but if you bring Caillou anywhere near and start looping that song,
ooh,
that little motherfucker, man, that kid needed some military school or something. He didn't listen to shit those parents said. Damn. That's Michael here. DCS got me through a really hard time. I lost my job in February and listened to every show while building. What does that say?
Slap fence?
Silt fence till I could get a new child services job. The hours just flew by. Well, glad we could help with that. Oh.
Michael, and you have become Michael, excuse me. You have become a great ally. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, man.
Oh yeah, Kiara. Oh, you think that's funny, do you? You think that's funny? You like that? You like making fun of Caillou and bringing up his stupid song?
Thing?
I got something for you. Don't mess with me, man.
You kind of asked for it, Kiara. I'll be honest.
Apology accepted.
And Emily has an answer to your question.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Zach. Here, I'll get it for you.
He's going.
Oh, okay.
What?
No, Emily answered your question.
Emily answered your question.
Oh, there it is. My favorite horror would be either guinea pig films from Japan or the Saw movies as well. I'm very into hardcore horror. Yeah, man, that shit that comes from Japan and out that way, the Asians out there, they are on a different trip when it comes to disturbing, man, and I can verify that.
We didn't hear from Reno even, and her
No.
son. Wow. Good. Then I can talk about how hot that MILF was while she's not watching. Damn.
It was crazy. I mean, what the Skyline?
Yes.
Gal that came up and just we pretty much did like a taste test there and got it all on film, and then somebody else that was at the con came over and just wanted to know what we thought because, as Colonel, the debate is Skyline versus Goldbelly.
Gold Star.
Gold Star. That's it.
Gold Belly sounds like a horse dewormer. What are you talking about?
Gold Belly is the guys on internet that ship other people's food around the country frozen. That's what that is.
Okay, Joe Rogan.
Gold Belly.
Oh,
Get
good.
some horse tranquilizer. No, horse dewormer.
That's what I'm
I
talking
can't even joke about it, man. It's like there's like could be a slight brush with the COVID around here. So went today and got the test. And,
Oh, you did?
Got the boy the test. Well, it's the boy who might have been. But right before we went on the air tonight, his degrees went up a couple, so it was beyond normal. So a little concerned, man, but we'll take care of it. We'll get it done.
Send him upstairs and lock him in his room.
Yep.
Oh, he is. He's up there, and I was like, do not come out. You ask for what you need, and we'll take care of you. And doctor appointment, like I said, we got the good test where they're gonna 24 hours before they'll give you the results. So I got one too, and we'll see. Hopefully it's all good. Fingers crossed. But feel fine right now. Feel good. I know we were down in the middle of this convention hall in a hot spot in Cincinnati as well, but takes about 5 days before it'll show up on one of those tests.
Yeah, once I get home, I'm planning on getting another test. But I tested a few days before I left, so
right.
I was clear. But
but it sucks, man. He's hopefully he's okay. I mean, it's a little concerning, but what are you gonna do? This is the way of the world right now. So we deal.
We got a hell of a sizzle reel coming their way though. After
this one's, I will put it up against any of the other sizzle reels we've done so far, just based on what I know we shot. So
this could be.
I haven't mentioned all, but we have some celebrity participation in this one. They actually got involved with the fun, and it's going to be a good time.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully we get more and more and more.
Well, we're going to keep shamelessly asking, so I mean.
I'm just glad a couple of them finally agreed this time.
Yeah. What we do for you guys, man. What we do for you guys.
Yep. Well, did you see where S. Michael was saying something about, I appreciate, seeing the sacrifices that the DCS goes through to be able to bring content to the fans?
Yeah, but I said to that, it is a bit different through our eyes, but I mean, and I said to Colonel, I don't think we could go to a con and not get into work mode. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy it as a civilian, just sit there with no cameras. Because that's the bitch when you're trying to focus in on what they're saying on the stage. You got to constantly watch your cameras focus, and you got to constantly, if you're doing the close-ups, that's it, man. It's all about camera movement and being still. So I really won't get to see the panels and absorb all what the information was until we're editing.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you any. I remember a couple of bits from it. That's it. That I was actually like, okay, I can watch for a second. But hey, it's worth it. It's worth it. As I said, if this is the curse, I accept.
It's going to be even more difficult whenever we're up there on the stage doing the moderating.
Right.
And also trying to film it. What are you doing? Don't touch the comments.
Looking at the comments.
I have no control over what might happen on the screen here for a minute.
All right, it's fine.
All right, listen.
So what's do we need a closing topic, or are we close yet?
That was pretty close.
Pretty close. I mean, is anybody
any questions? I mean,
you guys got anything you want to hear? Anything else about HorrorHound? Like, who was the coolest
show from HorrorHound? Only because it took me quite a few years. Because I didn't buy too much. I do got to show this off because, again, it took me a lot of time to get it. bam! I finally got. And I'm not a Nightmare on Elm Street fan like that, but I had to get Robert England to get his autograph.
Yes, you did.
Crank through the rescue on that one.
I did kind of save the day on that, didn't I?
Yeah, man.
So I was like, yes. It was like the fourth con I went to that he was there, and I was finally able to get in line to get an autograph.
Oh.
That's like Crank.
Thank you.
Being alert.
His autographs sell out by like noon each day. What are you doing?
Having a question.
Noon? They were gone by 11 a.m. on Saturday.
Yeah, they were gone by the time it opened. Well, they're typing here. Let's see where Kiara has a question.
The topic for next week. The good
I don't know.
question.
We need a good top 5 because 2 weeks in a row we haven't had a topic.
We haven't done anything, so you know.
Prepare for HorrorHound, then we're
Post HorrorHound.
So,
well, we'll pick a good year, I'm sure.
I was trying to access the calendar, but my computer got hijacked again. So hold on. There's a you did. There's a question for the DCS from the DCS, ironically.
Okay.
Who was the one celebrity you wish you would do con and hasn't?
For me, it's like ones that used to do cons, but they're kind of retired now, you know?
Like who?
Ted White. I would love to meet Ted White from Friday the 13th, Part 4. He's like 3 years old, though, so...
Yeah, and his wheelchair, like willing it out. Yeah.
Well, this guy met him. It was supposedly his last con, but he's done cons.
94 years old.
You're thinking of the cat.
I think for me, because I've met Romero, I'll never meet Craven.
You'll never meet Craven.
I know he does cons, but he doesn't do them often. I like to meet John Carpenter at a con.
Yes.
That'd be amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yep. Who, me?
Sure, you. Why not?
I can tell you later.
Crank. Go.
I would love to see Jamie Lee Curtis go back to a con at some point. Maybe upon the release of Halloween Ends.
I don't think so. I think she said and made it very clear this is a one and done. I'm only doing this once. It was for her charity. It was a huge success. So I don't know why you wouldn't go back to that well just for that aspect of it. But yeah, JLC.
Oh, Vincent Price.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sorry. You beat you, Carrie B.
She's jumping ahead.
Sorry. I was excited.
James says he would like to see top 40 hits and 2010 as categories or 2017.
Oh, good Lord. That's really, really recent.
Vincent Price. I know it's not possible, but I would have loved to meet him. Actually, his daughter was at the Colorado Horror Con they just had there. So, and I guess she's got tons of great stories. That would be a hell of a panel. We'll put that one on the list.
It'd be really cool.
Sponsored by Death Curse Society, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Horror.
That'd be really cool.
2007 been done yet? I'll have to check the list, but I think it has. That was Rob Zombie's Halloween, wasn't it?
I think so. Let me double check though, because I got all my list on.
I'm pulling up the list too. Hold on.
Ooh, Patricia says I want to meet the cast of What We Do in the Shadows. Yes, that's great.
Yeah. We did 2007. Back in November.
Yep.
It's there, Kira.
Indeed, was my number one.
That would be a good one. The cast of What We Do in the Shadows. That would be good.
Wow.
I'd have the Laszlo off. Unfortunately, I cut all my hair off, so I can't totally do the Laszlo, but I can be close.
Oh, she said the movie, though.
The movie? Well,
or combine them.
Yeah, get them all. It's got to be the same fucking team, doesn't it?
No, they're totally different actors.
2006.
Didn't we do a recent year, like recently?
Yeah, we got to look
at check.
See where we were last.
Where we were
you know
last.
me. I'm dying to go back to the fucking
2008 was our last top 5.
Yeah, so we need to do
That
like
was August.
70s, 80s,
like an
90s.
So
Probably
72 was our next year after that, and then 1988. So we went 88, 72, 2008. So we almost have to do a year in the 90s.
Okay, let's do a 90s then. We can do
90.
93, 94, 96, 97. Or 90.
Oh, let's do 1990. That's my graduation year, and I already know I have a couple of two that are going to fight it out for number one already off the top of my head.
Yeah, 90's gonna be a lot of fun. I was 6. So,
Oh, 6.
He was 6.
Oh, he was 6. You were
He's
6 and
He's the young one.
yeah.
By the way,
The young ones.
that's Zigzag.
I bet you Carrie knows that one. Zigzag's old. He'll be 50 this year.
I told you he was older than I am. But he looks good, doesn't he?
Hey, I'm holding up. I don't act my age, that's for fucking sure.
Calm down now. You're a married woman.
It's all right.
Wait, Dan's not watching him there.
Conventions.
As Michael says, the top 5 hottest chicks dudes for a topic. Lance Hendrickson at a con. We actually met Lance a couple years ago at HorrorHound, matter of fact.
Was that at HorrorHound?
Indianapolis.
Yeah,
HorrorHound.
yeah. I think it was the first one me and Zach went to. Was
Yep.
UCS.
Because remember, we were setting up in the hallway with thinking we were going to get thrown out, and they didn't even give a fuck that we were there.
Yeah. Let's do 90 next week.
1990. I concur.
Top 5 in 1990.
The cast from the show to do conventions. Yes. James says 1990. Hell yeah. I am not a vampire.
Yeah, you are.
I am a demon. There's a difference.
Wait, have you done your demon voice tonight?
Hell no.
We're not supposed to go public with that.
I just want to say just how lovely it is to be here this evening and returning from HorrorHound, hopefully COVID-free. But if not,
say, Catherine, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm done. Done and out. Thank you so much.
Catherine, your time is coming. Time to settle the affairs.
I hate you.
The sands in the hourglass fall daily.
You have no idea how funny this is right now. I'm probably going to get thrown in the pool shortly.
Probably.
Better
See the
demon
pool
than
behind me?
Billy Zane. You know what? I'm going to decree something right now. As of this day forward, Billy Zane's name is banned from DCS. Banned.
Like
That's
Black
it.
Christmas?
It's like the Bob voice. That's why it gives me chills. Carrie, you are right on. Bob voice from Twin Peaks. To you.
Ooh.
Billy Zane, you are now banned for life. I decree this so. You are not welcome here. Your trespassing will result in heavy fines of pain to your body. Please do not cross the realms into the DCS ever again.
I heed my warning.
All right. So basically, she hates demons. She will not watch a demon movie. She disallows it in her house.
Even like the Italian ones? Like
I don't need
any of them.
I don't need your company. Thank
Any
you.
of 'em.
You keep your company. I'm okay.
Her and her daughter were gonna, or her daughter and I were gonna stay up and watch movies last night, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna watch The Exorcist."
Nope,
and she was like,
not
"Nope."
my house.
Patricia says, talk about cheese in that voice.
Oh, God. Really?
You know, when I order a pizza and I go for the cheese, it's one thing, you gotta make sure that it's tangy and delicious. And the best way to do this is to burn it in the hellfire!
Gosh.
You need that for your conference calls at
Yeah,
the
I do.
Okay. Cute puppies.
You know, after I've had a bad day,
Okay.
when I come home from work, the only thing that will rescue my feelings is just sitting down with my puppy and scratching his head. He just loves it and looks at me with those demon red eyes. Ah!
Okay, this is why is this turned into the DCS request line? What's going on
Yeah,
here?
sorry,
I'd like to send this demon voice out to Rebecca all the way in Sarasota, Florida. This one's for you.
But to be fair, the demon voice are puppies. You should have done the lyrics to Primus. Too many puppies.
Too many puppies.
Oh my god.
Being caught in the dark.
We have to figure out a way to get the box.
I remember that.
All right. Enough fun.
Oh, your dad was way cooler than me.
All right. S. Michael says the pimp in Demons is fucking hilarious. And Emily says, I remember Dad letting me watch The Exorcist when I was like 8 or 9. It was awesome.
Yeah. My dad, we started watching, it was the old Frankensteins and shit on the Super 8 camera on our hallway wall. We would shoot it right on the wall. So you were like right on top of it. And then he took me to see Aliens and Fulci's Zombie. So
Was that your first? Was that your first?
In the theater?
Alien was probably the first real scary ass, terrifying movie like that I was in a theater for,
Colonel, what was your first?
I can connect you guys to Tinder or something later.
Let's see, my first horror movie in the theaters. I want to say it was the 25th anniversary of The Exorcist. So it wasn't until like 97 or
Your first?
yeah, when it came out. Yeah, that was my first horror movie in the theaters. I mean, up to that point, I was Ninja Turtles, Flintstones, and kid shit, Space Jam.
You went
Mom
to
was like, you want to go see The Exorcist? I was like,
all
yeah.
the way to The Exorcist.
Yep.
Ooh.
Once The Exorcist hit, though, boom.
Is Zool a demon from Ghostbusters?
I'm saying no. He's like an alien. Because
No,
aliens.
There's no zigzag, only Zool.
I'd say Zool's a demon.
Yeah, he was some kind of
He's a
something.
god.
Was Zool the
Alien.
No,
The
he's not a
demon?
fucking alien. He was a god.
Aliens aren't scary, but demons are. So go with alien. Whenever you don't want to think about a demon, you think about an alien.
This is why I don't have co-hosts on this side of the camera most of the time.
Well,
You stay at my house, I co-host your shit.
Especially
That's
after day drinking.
you guys are doing okay for being completely snockered.
Oh, the night's still young for me. She's got to go to bed.
Yeah.
You have to work tomorrow?
I go back to dumping content from the disc back to the drive there.
3. You were 3? That's Michael?
He's weird.
Here, all right. The first scary movie was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was 3. Saw Jaws 2 and Halloween around the same age. One of the perks of having stoner parents in the 70s.
This guy that came over to our B&B in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
hung out.
Very cool.
Well, Halloween was the one that got me, though. I mean, it was like this. We had Alien and then Zombie, and then the babysitter took us to the drive-in with her boyfriend. It was a double feature, The Hollywood Nights with Robert Wall, a comedy in the 50s, and then Friday the 13th, the original, which that was like, what the fuck? And then they re-released Halloween that fall with a stupid movie called Alligator. I was so excited to go see that, but then first we're going to sit through this movie called Halloween. I was like, yeah, I like Halloween. Okay, no idea what that was and what it was going to be. That is the one that scarred me and put me on this fucking path. So, Halloween. At a young age, that's seven.
So we're talking horror movies. My first one was The Monster Squad. That's what got me going. I was about 4 or 5. But Universal Monsters at that point, I still wasn't allowed to watch Friday 13th, Halloween shit.
Either.
Well, S. Michael says his first scary movie was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He was 3. Saw Jaws 2 and Halloween around the same age. One of the perks of having stoner parents in the 70s.
Wow, that's deja vu. It's almost like someone just said that.
Did you say it? My bad. I just love that comment.
Yes. I didn't have stoner parents, but still figured out that part of it on my own.
Oh, here you go, Ziggy. James asked, anyone like the movie Salem's Lot?
Salem's Lot?
Never heard of it.
You know what? You need to...
Just kidding.
I love Salem's Lot. This is a made-for-TV movie and Stephen King story. David Soul from Starsky and Hutch stars in it, man. But this is the fucking scary vampire movie. If you haven't seen it, highly recommended. Very scary. even for made for TV. I mean, this is like the same thing, like 79. So they knew how to do scary back then.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Colonel's,
I thought he said Flash Gordon, but as Michael says, Flesh Gordon was pretty scary too, but for very different reasons.
Oh my God! I asked. By the way, I asked Robert Englund, "What the hell?"
Yes.
Back me up, guys. What the hell were you thinking when you did Zombie Strippers? What did he say?
He said
he got tricked because it was a totally different movie than what he was told it was going to be.
He said the script was smart, and it wasn't even anything to do with that. It was all about them being super intelligent strippers, and then that all got cut out of the movie. He said the whole thing that made it appealing to him was gone at the end of it, but he did get a hell of a paycheck, so I was well in the end.
Yeah.
Was he a friendly, nice guy?
Very nice.
Very nice. Man. He just started rambling. Obviously, he was very hungry because he just started going into different places around the world he's been to, and his favorite dishes. And like,
let me tell you about all the food I've eaten.
Yeah, basically, that's what he did.
These are places that you would go to. It looks like you're going to get murdered in, and then have the greatest, like lots of sushi and noodle places and shit. He was into that kind of stuff. So,
hold on, let me try my Robert Englund impersonation.
All right.
So, okay, first, have you ever been to Houston? I hate
Fuck Houston.
Yeah. I hate Houston. Fuck Houston. Anyway, you've got to find this little place. It's a Cambodian fusion restaurant right on the river, and it's gorgeous.
It's fantastic.
But
the best I've ever had.
When you get to the West Coast and you visit Portland, I've got a place for you in Portland. That's how he was talking for like 6 minutes. It was great. And we're just like, yeah, make that out to Death Curse Society.
He'd write a couple letters and then have another. And if you get over to Oregon, there's this place down. It's down a back road next to a warehouse. But man, let me tell you, there's dead flies in the window. But it's
where
great.
Portland is.
Hey, to be fair, I saved the day. I was like, hey, how about your Mad TV appearance? I know no one ever asked about that. Let's end the fun conversation. He started saying shit.
Yes, I made this comment show. You are my new hero.
Get out of here.
That sounds exact, Crank. Exact.
Legit.
Well, there you have it.
Let's wrap this up.
Yes. We're about done, man. The HorrorHound, the scissor reel's coming your way. Now we get to work on chopping that up. I'll do the honors here like we've been doing. Let me get back to the brand. Thank you to all of our members, Final Girls and Guys, Corey Clement, Chris Faze, Lorena Faze, Christy Hardhoy, Luke Knutson, Tanya and Tyrone.
Knutson.
The Knutson. That's Knutson. It's a Michigan thing. Crazy Ralphs, we have Angelo and Peter, and then the camp counselors, S. Michael, Kiera, and Dave. Thank you so much, guys.
There it is.
It's so great. And again, your Hearts of Darkness t-shirts being printed as we speak, so expect them shortly. We'll get those in the mail very soon. Let us get a little fucking Crank get back home to his neck of the woods, and I don't know. I forgot where the fuck he lives. Somewhere around there. That way.
In a van down by the river.
Oh, there it is. Once we get home, we'll get all this stuff chopped up, and the scissor reel is going to be epic.
That was Rupert the Monkey Boy, and I have to say that was amazing.
The panels are going to be amazing. It's going to be a fantastic. I'm so excited to share this stuff with you. And one more time before we go, I just want to remind you, just in case you might have missed it.
Oh, did they miss it?
If they did, you're going to see it again right now. It's just a short video. Just the biggest dick of all time.
Look at him. Just look at that leather-clad prick.
You're a dick.
What a fucking cocksucker.
Dick?
What a fucking egomaniac bitch.
What a dick.
I mean, I've met some people in my day.
I expect better manners from you, Dick.
This fucking cocksucker charge $80 for a fucking autograph and then give you the hi-hat cold shoulder.
Dickhead!
Fuck you, Billy Zane.
You dick! Suck a dick!
All three of that.
It has to be said. And it will be said.
Hashtag boycott Billy Zane.
If you're doing it that way, you can say it. But other than that, his name will never be mentioned on the DCS airwaves again. I'm serious, man. Fuck this guy. And yeah, the only thing that sucked about HorrorHound was him. You know what I'm saying? I got to put him lower than COVID. I mean, that's how much of a dick he was. But all right, man. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Crank, thanks for stopping in. What?
Colonel's got to send him out.
I'm going to give it to him. Don't worry. Okay. What did you want to say?
I'm just thank you for tuning in. I need another beer.
I'll make it short and sweet. Thank you for tuning in. Keep not your like Zach already said, keep your eyes peeled. We got a bunch of shit coming your way. And I may or may not have offended somebody, very much so. They inflicted physical harm on me. I don't know. And don't get sick. Wash your dick. Don't smell like a Scuba Steve. Use Summer's Eve.
All right, next week, 1990. It's going to be fun. We're going to rank the top 5. I'm excited about it. What? Look at these drunkards down here. They're losing it. We're at the last.
I forgot to warn her about your Scuba Steve thing.
Oh, I was prepared for that reaction before I even said it. I'm like, I'm going to get something out of this.
As for myself, I only have one thing to say. And we'll leave it at that. So, for the Colonel, for Craig, and for myself, we are the DCS. We're back in the saddle. We'll see you next week.
And special guest Kat.
Special guest Kat joining us. And about 18 beers between them, probably. We'll see. I don't know. Have fun, guys. Be safe, Crank. Get home. We'll see you next week, guys. DCS out.
Just in the middle of a dream, I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just an automatic Monday. It was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just an automatic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just an automatic Monday.
Hey everybody, it's Deborah Voorhees from Friday the 13th Part 5. I played Tina, garden shears through the eyes, boobs, that's me. Anyway, happy anniversary to Death Curse Society. You are watching the coolest podcast out there.
Aww.